What's up, everybody? CDLA. Okay, today is December 18th, 2024. Electrical lineman apprentice. I'm gonna tell you about my day. So if you have any questions or anything, make sure to leave them below, because I'll answer any questions that you have. So right now I'm on an underground crew, but today consisted of just a lot of shipping material, not really doing any electrical work per se, just dropping off material to a site about 30 miles away from the location that we're at. Did that multiple times, about 2 times. And after I did 2 trips of that, well, let me tell you exactly what we got. We picked up something that I heard for the first time called sweeps, but I've heard them called elbows. It's basically plastic pipe that's in the shape of a macaroni, you know, those curved macaronis, but it's called conduit, and it's conduit in an elbow shape. But this is the first day I've heard it called sweeps. In this field, they have a bunch of different names for one thing. So that's one thing that we picked up. We picked up about 36 of those, and then we had to pick up wire. They're bit cables. They're bit cables on a reel. You know how like on a needle, and there's thread on the wrapped around this thing. Well, that's a reel, and it's just imagine it a bigger size. We had to take that as well, and drop it off at a cul-de-sac where new builds are going to be built. There's no houses there at all. It's just big land in the paved cul-de-sac. So we had to pick this stuff up, and we had to pick it up with a truck they call the digger derrick. It has a big string that comes down. You connect it to whatever you want to pick up. You pick it up. Look up digger derrick if you are interested in knowing what that truck is. D-I-G-G-E-R derrick. And so, like I said, we did that multiple times, and then after that we went to hook up a pad mount transformer about 25 miles away. It was the biggest transformer I've seen. This transformer, pad mount transformer, is the big green box that you see probably around buildings, commercial buildings or whatever. It's like I said, it's the biggest one I've seen, and we had to push pipe through conduit underground, probably about 50 to 75 yards. Now, we usually do this by hand, but we had to hook it up to a truck to pull it. And so we did that, but before that we hooked up the wires. I watched the other apprentice actually do it, and so we hooked that up, and then after that we dropped off some wire to another location from that job site, because there was still wire left over, so we took it and dropped it off. And that was my day. It was a 7 to 5, a full 7 to 5. The day seemed long just because it was a lot of driving. I feel like I did more driving than my old rider job, old shuttle job. But yeah, it was a good day. Learning. It's a lot of terminology that's then being thrown at me, and like I said, it don't help that there's multiple names for one thing. Everybody call it something else. It's not necessarily called by its official name. So yeah, if you have any questions, because I know I could be missing something, go ahead and make sure you ask me those questions. And sorry if you hear like air coming from the heat vents and stuff like that. Yeah, so CDLA, you are the captain of your ship.